My next thing that I wanted to dig into a little bit more is you talked about multi-factor authentication. You suggested this is one of the really good use cases to use Safe for. So if you were to recommend to an everyday Joe Schmo like me to start using Safe, what types of devices would you recommend to use as the multi-factor authenticators? Did you just see that?
Yeah, that was big. That was like the size of like a cat.
Wish I caught that on footage.
Oh, that would have been good.
Which types of devices? How many devices? Is it like a 2 out of 3, 3 out of 5? Could you make a basic recommendation?
So I would start as simply as possible. It's your first time using a Safe. So like if you have a MetaMask or like Rainbow Wallet on your browser phone, I would just create a one-of-one Safe. So it literally means that you have one access or approval account, which would be that MetaMask account, say on your computer. And then just get comfortable using just like doing basic transactions, probably like on a smaller dollar amount, maybe just playing around with things that you're interested in. And then as you gain more comfort, the great thing about the Safe account is you can upgrade it. So you can add in, let's say you signed up on your computer with a MetaMask, you can add another device like a phone, you can get a device account. Ledger and Trezor are really popular. There's the ETHOS phone, which will be coming out later this year. So that looks really promising. Yeah, ETHOS. Hopefully sponsoring the show at some point in the future. And then the other thing is just thinking about diversity of account types and devices. So like if I have, let's say my phone and my computer as approval accounts and maybe like a recovery account, when they're all using one wallet type or account type, like they're all using MetaMask, then that kind of defeats the purpose of using a Safe. So you might want to use MetaMask on your phone and then another wallet or account like Rainbow on your computer, and then maybe a hardware device account. So then you have 3 different account types. That's much more stronger diversity and security than using all the same account type. But yeah, typically what I've seen from like a lot of startups, I think most of them move to like a 3 of 5.
And that means like 3 devices needed in order to authorize or sign a transaction out of the 5 that has been added to a Safe account.
Yeah, so there's 5 account owners or 5 approval accounts, and then 3 are required to approve any action, to finalize any action that happens on the Safe.
Cool. Let's say I set up a Safe account. Does that mean I'm depositing assets into a Safe smart contract that represents my Safe account?
Yeah, so Safe is a smart contract. Right now, there's about 100 billion worth of US dollars that are secured by the Safe smart contract. So like the core Safe team doesn't have any access to that at all. It's immutable code, which means it can't be changed or edited. So when Safe does have upgrades, a new version is published, and those who want to move to that can, but you're not forced to, and there's no way that like anyone can.
Okay, cool. We talked about social recovery as well. And do you have any recommendations for your everyday Joe Schmo user like me setting up a social recovery thing for my Safe? Who should I engage with, and how many people? Is it also 2 of 3, 3 of 5 people? Is it mom? Is it dad? Is it my partner? Is it you? Or like should they know each other?
It's a rare mix of people who know a lot about crypto that you also trust and known for a long time. I would think about social recovery and just make sure that like the people you're adding are pretty comfortable just using like a normal crypto account. If someone has experience using like a MetaMask or any popular account, then they totally can manage performing transactions on a Safe. But yeah, I wouldn't rush one of your siblings or parents and just give them approval access if they're not familiar using it. But the really cool thing is there's lots of companies now and institutions that are providing that as a service. They have one approval account out of many. So like Signum, for example, they were part of the Safe Grants program we worked with last year. And I think it's a Switzerland-based bank, first bank that is working with Safe directly to have that as an option. And then of course, Casa has been around for a while.
Shout out Casa.
Originally as a multi-sig solution for Bitcoin. Yeah. And now they are using Safe on the back end to provide the same services on Ethereum. So I think there's gonna be a lot of those. So it'll give you more options. Like if you don't have like a close friend or family member that's comfortable doing that yet, you'll have some options to have like hybrid custody strategy or some backups in place.
Lots of good options for social recovery, it seems like. Should these people that you select, I know Casa and Signum, obviously they won't know my mom and dad, but should the other people that you choose for your social recovery, should they know each other?
I think it really depends on kind of your preference in terms of like security. Because yeah, the advantage of approval accounts not knowing each other is just adds like another layer of security there. But yeah, there could be cases where you do want to let people know, especially because it makes coordinating recovery easier. So you just have to think through what your recovery plan is. Yeah, like if people have wills and like have instructions set up for like worst case scenarios, then yeah, that's something to definitely think about.